Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalie. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. In today's video, I am wearing my pajamas. Yes, because I am doing my first ever girl talk. I'm so excited. This is like the main reason I started my channel, because I wanted to be like a big sister, a big cousin, a little sister, a little cousin, a family member, a best friend to you guys, and just give you advice, because you know, sometimes everyone doesn't have someone to go to in their life to talk about things with, or sometimes advice just hits harder when it comes from somebody you don't really know. And I want to be here to foster that community with my subscribers and anybody who is new here to my pajamas. The reason I wanted this first episode, I am in my room. You see my bed in the back. I'm in my pajamas. This is actually a muumuu. It's because I wanted you guys to feel as comfortable as possible for this first episode. And in this girl talk, we are going to be talking about dating. Yes, dating. So for this first episode, I want to get into solo dating. It really is true. I mean, how on earth can you love others if you do not love yourself? Now, don't mistake me for saying this, because I know some people will self-love you to death, and it is normal to want companionship. That is a normal thing. However, how are you going to pour from an empty cup if you literally have self-esteem issues, if you do not like yourself, even if you don't know yourself? How are you going to do that to somebody else? I mean, a relationship is, you know, you're building together. You can't pour from an empty cup, babe. You just really can't. I'm sorry to tell you that. So in this video, I want to get onto some topics about, you know, how to build yourself back up. And a great way to do that is solo dating. So I came across this concept a few years ago on TikTok, and I have been going strong last year and this year. And basically what solo dating is, going out and treating yourself, doing things for you, by you, to learn about yourself, learn what you like, learn what you don't like, and really just taking care of yourself, so that way when somebody does come along, you know kind of your standards. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're doing great to yourself, why would you be in a relationship with someone who treats you badly, you know? One thing that really changed my life this year is when I was scrolling on TikTok, a girl said, you know, you don't always have to go out and do things for solo dates. And it was like, it literally clicked for me. And that is true. You don't always have to go out and spend money. You can literally do whatever you want on a solo date. Whatever is good for you and feeds your soul, that's what a solo date is. The past 3 months, I've already completed my solo dates, and a big goal on my vision board this year was to take myself on at least 12 solo dates a year. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do more than that, but at least one per month. That's why it's 12 for the year. So let's get into like my solo dates, what I've done already and what I plan to do, or even some things I've done last year that can give you guys some ideas. So in January, I did just that. I have really been getting back into reading these past few years, because when I was younger, I loved to read. That was like my favorite thing to do. And so this year I went to the local library and I read a book. So it was this one. This is Keke Palmer's new book. It's called Master of Me, and I'm still reading it, and I just really loved it. It was a good time. I spent like 2 hours in the library just reading her book, and I just, first of all, I love Keke Palmer so much. This is a really good book. If you like books, if you like memoirs, I would suggest you reading this, because it is really good. I'm towards the end. I think I'm on page like 220 of like 240. So I'm almost there. I'm almost done. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but that's what I did. And it was a really good solo date. And you know, I did something for myself. You know, I did something that I love to do. And it was just so good, kind of going back to the old me and just reading, you know? So that's what I did for the month of January. Now, for the month of February, I decided to take myself out. So I went to go see Captain America. Alexa, what is the new Captain America movie?
The new Captain America movie was Captain America, Brave New World, which was released on February 14th, 2025.
Thank you, Alexa. All right, yes, so Captain America, Brave New World, that's what I went out to see. And I decided treat myself to dinner and a movie. So at the time, Zaxby's was coming out with a new sandwich. It was their new chicken Philly. It was so good, you guys. And that's what I did for the month of February. And it just felt so good. And that's what I did last year. To kind of get comfortable with the idea of going out by myself, I started at the movies because I love the movies. And that's a really good date. And I would suggest, if you're really nervous about going out out, I would suggest try the movies because you're in the dark and no one is worried about you. I promise you. Not to sound harsh or anything, but you are literally in the dark watching a movie. No one is going to make fun of you for going by yourself. No one can even see you're by yourself because you're in a dark room for 1 to 2, 3, 4 hours. So I feel like that is a perfect solo date. And that's what I did. And then for the month of February, I actually did it last night. February 1st. I just lit some candles and I did a face mask. I played some games and I watched a show and I journaled. I did what I wanted to do. And I was so excited to do this for the month of March because after my last date in February, I was like, ooh, I cannot wait to have a self-care night. And I waited. And that's what I did. And it really just is about listening to your body and doing what you want to do. You know, you can go out to dinner. You can just take yourselves on like activities. You can do whatever you want to do. But you can also just have a good time by yourself at home. You can listen to music, watch your favorite show, play your favorite game, journal, whatever you want to do. Color, it's all up to you. So some solo dates I did last year is I also went out to eat. And if you're kind of nervous about that, which honestly I was too, I would suggest going to a place you have been to before to make it a lot easier for you. So that's what I did. I went out to a place me and my homegirl had been to before. I went by myself and it was great. That night they were playing music and I sat in a little booth by myself and I was dancing and I did get a little drink to get some liquid courage because it was nerve-wracking for me. But after a while, I literally looked around the other people there and literally no one was looking at me. And that just gave me confidence because, you know, sometimes it really is in your head if you're worried about that. Like most people don't care. Or if they do look at you, they'll do what I did. They'll look at you for a brief second and then they'll move on with their own lives. So I would suggest things like that if you're kind of scared to it. Now, I have done some crazy stuff by myself. Like I went clubbing by myself before and just a whole bunch of other stuff. So I've kind of done it all with the solo dates, but you don't have to, if you're nervous or shy about it, I wouldn't recommend that to you. And you don't have to do that. Even if you're not, like you don't have to go clubbing by yourself to be like a good solo date. You can just do what you feel like doing. Now, some tips. Now, we've talked about it. You know where you're going for your solo date. You know what you're doing for your solo date. Now let's think of some activities. If you're going out, I want you to pick out from head to toe your finest outfit. Your finest everything actually. Do the hairstyle you've always wanted to try. Or do your hair in your cute go-to hairstyle. I want you to do your makeup if you like to do that. I want you to put on your nice perfume. I want you to pick out the prettiest outfit you can find that's appropriate for wherever you're going. And because when you look good, you feel good. Like that is basic psychology and it is the truth. Like it'll fill you with so much confidence because you know you look good. So whatever that is to you, whether that means get your hair done, whether that means get your nails done, get your makeup done, whatever it is to you, have a good outfit, have the best shoes on, whatever it is to you, or whether you like to do it all, I need you to do that. Fill yourself with confidence. Now, if you're deciding you want to do it at home, what do you like to do? Are you listening to a new album? I know Drake's album just came out. Maybe you're going to listen to that. And then what are you going to do? Are you going to color? Are you going to read? Are you going to do masks? Are you going to play games? Are you going to watch that brand new show you've been dying to watch? Or that brand new movie you've been dying to watch? Are you going to light a candle? Are you going to take a bath? What are you going to do? But also, you know, are you going to eat? Are you going to order in? Are you going to get some Uber Eats? Are you going to go run real quick and get it? Like, what are you going to eat? Is it going to be some McDonald's, some comfort foods, some Popeyes? Is it going to be from a nice restaurant? And you just, you know, have it cute to yourself at home. You decide what you're going to do. And again, same thing. Even if you're at home, pull out your best PJs. Maybe they're silk or maybe they're just a new muumuu you just got from Walmart. Whatever it is, pull it out because this is your night to love on you. So don't just wear that big t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Wear something just a little bit nicer than you usually do. If you're going to take a bath, do a full body routine. You know, that means you're using a bar soap, you're using a body wash, you're exfoliating, you're shaving, you're doing literally everything. Now that you have figured out what you're going to wear and or what you're going to do, now let's move on to the biggest and most important part. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Do whatever you need to do. Like at first, when I was going out to restaurants, I was scared to sit at the bar because that is kind of like a sprinkle thing. And I just wasn't interested in that. And I was worried other people would think I'd be interested in that. But also, that was like reason number two. The main reason is the bar is just too small for me. I would like a table or a booth because I don't want to be hunched over and trying to eat or like having a conversation, and that's too much for me. I need to sit down at a table. But also too, I was so nervous. I didn't want to really talk to anybody. I wanted my alone time. I wanted to enjoy my own meal. So what I did was I brought my headphones and I planned to watch a show or a movie, and that's what I was gonna do. Now, this is the same night I'm telling you that I went to the restaurant. I ended up not doing that. I brought my AirPods just in case, but when I walked in, they had music playing. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to dance. It was music I liked, so I just danced in my seat. So I would recommend, if you're also nervous too, get your phone, get your iPad, get your headphones, your AirPods, and just watch a show. Like that's completely normal. It's fine. Like I said, most importantly, just have fun. Like that is what this whole thing is about. Just treating yourself, getting to know more about yourself, and doing the things that you love to do. I cannot wait to do more girl talks. Leave some things in the comments down below. What would you guys like me to talk about? And I will gladly do a video on whatever you guys recommend. I really hope you enjoyed my video, and go out and enjoy yourself, guys. Whether you're a guy or a girl, go out and enjoy yourself. And I would love if you guys comment what you did. What did you do on your solo date and how was it? And I will see you guys in my next video.